Each week, as the Jewish people gather together for a Sabbath meal in their home, this poem is sung to a woman. And can you not imagine what a blessing that would be? To hear this song of praise being sung to you, not because of anything you did or didn't do, but because you're a blessing, because of who you are. And it's not because they've checked off each of the components that we read in this proverb, but rather it's because she's a woman of valor. She's a woman of valor in her own unique way. You see, Eshet Ha'il is at its core a blessing. It's meant to be given unconditionally, not earned. I think we could describe it best as the Jewish version of, you go, girl, you go. And women in the Jewish culture use this also to bless each other. Can you imagine on your best friend or your daughter's or another woman's birthday, calling her up and wishing her a happy birthday because she's a Eshet Ha'il, a woman of valor? Or maybe as your daughter or granddaughter or niece or neighbor crosses the stage at graduation, while everybody's whooping and hollering about their accomplishments, you shout out, Eshet Ha'il, you're a woman of valor. Maybe when a friend gets a promotion, or your daughter gets a hit at the softball game, or your BFF passes the bar exam, you shout out, Eshet Ha'il, you're a woman of valor. Can you imagine how positive, how affirming that blessing could be? And what Rachel Held Evans suggests in her book, A Year of Biblical Womanhood, is that it's time. It's time for Christians to take back this proverb. You see, somewhere along the way, we've abandoned it to the people who brought us Barbies, airbrushing, and Spanx. Those who want to teach us in this culture that the outside is more important than what's in our hearts. And nothing could be farther from the truth. We've abandoned the meaning of this poem by focusing on the specifics, whereby it just became a set of unreasonable expectations by which we could measure our failures. And friends, I wonder if we would bless each other, if we couldn't make a little dent in the number of deaths by suicide. Oh, sure, it doesn't answer the question of chronic mental illness, but it certainly might help answer those spontaneous acts where a person's bullied or where they don't feel affirmed, if we were a people who affirmed them. And so what I think we've done, sadly, is turned an anthem into an assignment. We've turned imagery into impossibilities. And you see, the woman that's described in this proverb isn't somebody out there, but she's a part of each one of us. Each one of us when we do something with valor. And friends, in the Bible, there are places where this very same blessing is offered to men. And so in the Bible, just like here at West, all means all. And so what I want you to hear today is each and every one of you is a person of valor. When you're willing to tackle difficult subjects like suicide or heaven and hell, you're people of valor. When you sponsor a child for Acres of Hope, you're men and women of valor. When you go to Crafted Conversations and take the church closer to the community so they too might learn of the joy and peace of Jesus Christ, you're people of valor. When you provide for food for Third Creek, when you add to the numbers every year of those who are served at Bash, when you sponsor and serve on the food truck, when you set up and take down each and every Sunday, you're people of valor. Eshet Ha'il, or the male version, Arel Ha'il, people of valor. I think Judy Garland said it best when she said, be a first-rate version of yourself rather than a second-rate version of somebody else. And you see, the Proverbs 31 woman isn't valorous because of what she does, but it's because of how she does it. She does it with valor. So whatever you do it with valor. If it's refinishing furniture, do it with valor. If it's running around after your 2-year-old grandchild, do it with valor. If it's leading a small group or serving on a mission building team or heading up a company, do it with valor. In the words of Rachel Held Evans, take risks, work hard, make mistakes and fall down, and get up and do it all over again. And always, always, she says, surround yourself with people who will cheer you on. Friends, I think that's our job, to know that we're cheered on by God, and then to go and to cheer others on by affirming them as people of valor. So in all that we do as followers of Jesus Christ, may we do it with valor, whether it's in our homes or in the world. May we know that we are blessed unconditionally, and may we bless others.